So this is yet another in the long series of why I never seem to be able to get into a match or a tournament in ranked because Epic just doesn't put me into a match. Here you go. 22 minutes and counting. Guess I'll just let this run for a bit. Yeah, and actually, I guess while it's running, I can be going on with what's wrong with this season. What's not wrong with this season? Well, they took away the guns on the cars, which, moving forts with guns, not whatever. You know, I can put up with stuff like that. And fundamental changes to the gameplay every season. No one's against change. And the game needs change. I'm pretty sure that not everybody would be happy with Fortnite never changing. Although, I'm sure there are people who would like to play a mode of the original Fortnite that doesn't change. Me being one of them. Or at least, with only engine and movement improvements that have evolved with the rest of the game. What I don't like is unfair gameplay. And that's because I'm not a very good player. And so any disadvantage becomes something that a good player can use against me and players like me. So what becomes a slight disadvantage is often turned into a great disadvantage. And then, of course, Epic putting in really overpowered things that just... Their excuse is, it'll give you a chance against the other players who are better. But that's not how it works, Epic. The better players take the OP item, overpowered item, and they use it to dominate and bully even more than they already do. Which just makes the game even more abusive and unfair. Which is exactly what I've been complaining about. The game is unfair. Now, that's not to say, pardon me, that I mean it can't be managed. I mean, I do. I'm doing okay. Not great, but okay. Well, if you can call it being one of the top 500 players in that ranking, okay. I mean, I'm doing good in terms of the TRN ranking. I might even be able to get into a tournament if Epic would ever allow me to actually get into a few of these matches. It's kind of hard, though. My strategy is not effective past a certain level, it appears. And it's not because the strategy isn't effective. It's because Epic and the Fortnite Tracker Network don't reward my playstyle to the same degree they award aggressive playstyles. In fact, actually, they disadvantage camping and passive, what they call passive play, even though that's part of the game. And I don't understand why. You know, fine. Excuse me. There's going to be aggressive players. There's going to be cheaters. Epic should be balancing that out, not going the other way. I just don't understand that at all. I mean, it makes no sense. It makes the game less appealing and to a smaller select group of players. You know, only to the people who are either talented or willing to break the rules. And most people are not. Well, I'm assuming that most people are not. That's not to say that most people are talented, but that within that scope of talent, the more talented players have an advantage over the less talented players. And a good game has a way of allowing for players of different skill levels to compete fairly against one another. You know, there's handicaps in golf and chess. There's skill-based matchmaking in online games. And Fortnite should have skill-based matchmaking. They sort of claim they do. But of course they don't. At least not in a mathematically correct sense. That is, players are not being matched by skill levels. And we can see this clearly. If you go into any match, you can see that there's people who are very skilled and there are people who are unskilled. And that's in every match. Well, except for ranked at higher levels. Okay, at ranked higher levels, I don't see unskilled players. I do see overskilled players, but I assume that some of them are cheating, or they're people moving up through the ranks. And that's people moving up through the ranks. You would expect that. Okay, and I have no problem in ranked mode. Okay, I don't expect to be up against people at my skill level in a ranked mode. Okay, I'm perfectly prepared to deal with people that are at my rank and people that are better than me moving up through my rank. Okay, so in ranked mode, all bets are off, and I get that. But I'm in a regular mode. It should be skill-based matchmaking, you know, and it shouldn't be bots either. And the reason it shouldn't be bots is because you get used to fighting a bot, and then you meet a real player, and you're at a disadvantage. I mean, I don't understand the rationale behind bots in the first place. I mean, if you can't fill up a match with this many players, I don't get that at all. So here you go, half an hour. Half an hour I've been waiting for a match. Okay? Half an hour. All right, honestly, I give up. I'm just gonna, I don't know. I'm gonna shut this stream down. Do something else. I've had my little rant. 10 minutes of it. And we can see that Epic's matchmaking is still not taking a reasonable amount of time. Yeah, 30 minutes. Still no match. And I'm sure it's not everybody. Some people seem to get into matches faster than this. And it's certainly at certain times of day, too, it certainly is faster. Oh, well. Anyways.